wonderful privilege of announcing Elizabeth Suzanne's senior project. And she's going to be acting and directing this project. It is going to be comprised of 3 scenes and 2 songs. And it is entitled Done in Love. So relax and enjoy Elizabeth Suzanne's senior project, Done in Love.
Taken?
No.
Oh, intruding?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Clumsy.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Untrue.
True.
Graceful.
Please.
Sorry. Married.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
You?
What?
Married.
Yes.
Lovely. Children?
2
3.
and 4.
Quite.
Green.
Certainly.
I.
Yes?
Audacious.
What?
You.
Me.
Lovely.
Please.
Oh, sorry. Happy.
No.
Husband.
Busy.
Neglectful.
Yes.
Idiot.
Don't.
Sorry.
You?
What?
Happy.
No.
Wife?
Frigid.
No.
Sugar.
Here.
Affair.
Affair.
Please.
Impossible.
Rubbish.
Madness.
Oh,
Immoral.
true.
Going.
Now,
Must.
please.
Must.
Hillary, whatever you do, don't look back.
Chatterbox. I know that I have issues. I face them, I swear. Think I overcome them, then turn, they're still there. Wish that I was different, I'd like to let go. But when I try to change, there's my past saying no. Maybe it's all because of Dad, his new kids, his new wife. Or why not just blame Mom, who's been nuts my whole life. When you felt so alone since the moment of birth, and you've struggled to find your own true sense of worth. When it seems there is no one across this whole earth to depend upon, you carry on, just like you always do. 'Cause it's safer to rely on you. Oh, it's safer to rely on you. Seen a million movies, all Sally, true love. Fantasies I'm not sure that I'm worthy of. Caution to the wind, my heart's been on display. Still the end result is it's not gone my way. So when I date some new guy who's a deadbeat or jerk, at least I'm not so crushed when it all doesn't work. When you once unafraid wore your heart on your sleeve, and the ones that you loved chose to just turn and leave. Every day it gets harder to somehow believe you will survive, so you strive just to keep up your guard. 'Cause it's safer to hold every card. Oh, it's safer to hold every card. I feel out of control, I feel safe on the ground. I go building up walls, yet I wish to be found. True contradiction to which I am bound. As I keep on spinning around and around, and I look at the people who've worked it all out, and I wonder why
the morning?
It's always 3 o'clock in the morning. Or tea time. Let's go to sleep.
Zelda, you cannot go to sleep on the piano.
I can do anything I want if I put my mind to it. Say, why don't we all go down to Belle Musette's and have breakfast? Wouldn't that be fun?
Zelda, you have got to stop believing in Belle Musette's, summer hotels, and the philosophy of trashy songs.
Says who?
Says me. We're going to stick it out here for a couple of months, then move off down to Pamplona.
Why? Just because Ernest says so?
He needs my help.
He probably thinks you're pretty.
He thinks you're nuts.
Oh, so you discuss me behind my back, do you? That man would do anything, say anything to keep you from riding so he can catch up with you.
Look, let's just quit it and go to bed. Just go to bed.
You can't admit it to yourself, but you envy him. All that boxing and bull and muscle flexing and driving donkey carts in the war or whatever, and sitting up in that attic with 2, yes, 2 women and actually managing to write a novel.
You have got my relationship with Ernest completely wrong.
Have I?
Yes, you have. I do not lie to myself. That is one thing I do not do.
Oh, Scott, that is the biggest lie of all. You think of yourself as some kind of gold-headed Gatsby, but in actual fact, you need to live in a room full of clocks and calendars. You keep diaries and ledgers and a list of everything. Football games, books you've read, and women. September 7th. Fell in love with Zelda Sayre.
Maybe I have something in my mind that needs to categorize and classify. I have a writer's mind. Anyways, what have you done with your year except allow a few phony gigolos to romance you?
I am in training to be a ballerina.
Are you still under the illusion that you'll be any good at that stuff?
Just you wait, Mr. Fitzgerald. I might surprise you one of these days. I might even be more successful than you, and you'll hate me for it.
Zelda, you are 25. You are too old. Ballet requires absolute dedication. It's just another one of your whims, like your painting or your writing.
You'll say anything to discourage me.
You just do not understand that in the world of the arts, there's all the difference between the professional and the amateur show-off.
Show-off? Oh, you're the show-off. In New York, you even boasted you had your own bootlegger. All you really care for is money and flattery and influence.
Is there anything else you admire about me?
Well, since you asked, you are also unoriginal. You don't give a damn about the feelings of others. All you're interested in is yourself, your emotions, your reactions to me, and to top it all, you steal!
I do not steal.
When Nathan wanted to publish my diary, you wouldn't let him. And why? Because you'd already used whole pages of them in Paradise, and in Beautiful and Damned, too. You used my love letters for your flapper stories. You copied them out word for word.
Damn it, Zelda, that's admiration.
What about Ice Palace, then? And Daisy's feelings when her daughter was born in Gatsby. You took that from me.
From life!
What about Jelly Bean? And our own movie queen. I actually wrote that.
I provided the end.
You revived
It was the whole point of the story!
One of these days you're going to realize that my work, my life, is not your literary property.
Ernest was right. You want to be the damn writer in the family.
Then why did you marry me?
I married you because you were fooling around with a dozen other guys. While I was slaving away trying to write advertising copy in New York. And what is more? What is more? You did not agree to marry me until after my novel had been accepted. You did not marry me. You married success.
That is a lie! One day, Scott, I'm going to write a novel, I'm going to hide it under my pillow, and I'm going to tell the truth about everything. Do you hear? About you.
Zelda, go to bed and sober up.
The way you let that girl paw you tonight. Pathetic. Why, you don't even like girls. God, if your great public knew. I like girls better than you.
Do not judge me by your experience of me, sweet. I have never gone into making love to dry loins. Zelda! Zelda, look, I'm sorry.
Bastard! I wish you were dead!
And the people would clap as they arose, at her sweet face in my new clothes. All I can think of is holding you in my arms. I want all of our nights to be soft and silvery and full of music. I never want you to see me growing old. We'll just have to die when we're 30.
Give me those.
I do so want to be a slave in your golden tent. I do so want to give good value, darling. That's a split infinitive, my dear.
Damn you!
You're the only thing in the world that is precious to me.
Damn you.
You're the only thing
I wish I was dead.
in the world
I wish I was dead.
for me. You may never write a novel, dear, but you sure wrote a dandy love letter.
This is from you. Darling heart.
That was when Paradise was accepted.
Darling heart. I am a writer at last. The world is a dream. I have arrived in the land where anything is possible. Together we'll be. Together we'll be.
Together we'll be unbeatable. I'm absolutely nothing without you. You're the king of American youth.
You've got to try to feel how much I love you. Darling. Darling, why did we lose so much? Tell me why. I'll do anything for you. We'll go south again and all the magic will come back.
There is no magic, Zelda. There is no Santa Claus. Just touch us and we break to bits. We become China people.
I can never do without you, Scott. Nobody's got a right to live but us. Something's got to happen.
You don't forget some things. The look in her eyes when you asked her. The feel of her hand in yours when you held it at the altar. The racing of your heart when you take her in her arms. You don't forget some things. The taste of that rhubarb pie in the campus diner. The feel of the wind in your face as you drive the car down the highway. The tone in the doctor's voice when they tell you. November 23rd, a lifetime ago, a late night drive to a little church in Kentucky. 5 people were there. Me, her, the preacher, janitor, and his wife. Best man and matron of honor. And then life begins, or keeps going, for a little bit of both. First year, then the next. Your firstborn son in your arms. The 3 of you crammed in that little house at Miss Pennell's on Neal Avenue. The move across the country when 3 became 5. Graduations, promotions, accidents, a new car. Your first grandchild. Then the 4th. And then life slows down after a while. It comes those long, lingering, warm days. Strange how those days just seem to go by so slowly, but the years seem to run. But you don't forget some things. You can't. You can't afford to. Those things that make up your life, that make up you, just can't. But you still do.
Dad, you look so tired.
Oh, you know, those late nights and long days.
And Mom?
She's...
I see the way she's been acting. It's not hard to figure out when she asks who the child is at the kitchen table and it's her only granddaughter. Or when she struggles to remember my name. Does she,
What?
does she know who you are?
Yes. Yeah, she knows who I am. She still wakes up in the morning and smiles that nose-crinkling smile and says, "Morning, Buckeye." She knows me.
But what will you do
When what?
what do you do when she doesn't know you? Now, Daddy, you need to take these things into consideration.
And I will know what to do when the time comes.
Will you? Are you sure?
I don't need to be lectured by you.
How can you be so sure you'll be this way in a week or 2? 6 months from now? 3 years? And Daddy, who knows what can happen in that short of time with these things?
They get worse. I know. I listen to the doctors too, you know.
Then why are you so stubborn on keeping her at home? There's so much more people can be doing for her. Real help. Good places where she can be taken care of.
Why would I keep her somewhere for strangers to take care of her, rather than here where she is loved? Either way, I'm not keeping her from any cure. Rather somewhere where she is cared for, rather than taken care of. I passed denial a long time ago, sweetheart.
I know. I just don't want this to hurt you too.
Me? No. I'm Dad. Dad will DA'd you to the rescue. I never get hurt.
Right. I have to go. Don't try too hard, Dad. Hey, Buckeye.
Hiya, sweetheart. Don't you look pretty? What's the matter?
Can you tell me which foot goes next?
Yes, of course. Right. Go. And to the left. There you go. Next time we do this, it should be a waltz. All right.
I'm hungry.
You just had lunch a little bit ago.
Oh, orange juice and a ham sandwich.
Yes. Anne came by.
My daughter.
Yes. Yeah, she came by. She's taking Susie to piano lessons now. Susie loves playing the piano. I was telling Anne that you should play again sometime. I think the piano misses you. What's that you got there?
Susie, 10 and a half. That's my granddaughter.
Yes. Who else you got? There's Lee and Anne, and that's Arthur Jr. Those are your sisters. Only you got them switched. Here. That's Millie. And that's Eunice. There you go. There's our brood again. You remember that, don't you? Niagara Falls. Our honeymoon. That's a nice little album you got there. Very good.
I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
tired. I'm tired.
This way.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Bye, sweetheart.
Remind me your name again.
Arthur. I'm your husband.
Of course you are. Goodbye, Buckeye.
CJ? Clement Josephine,
Yes?
I love you.
Of course you do. I'm your sweetheart. Forgot my coat.
Well, let me help you with that.
Don't think I didn't see that.
See what?
Dad, don't do that. See that? What just happened? The pictures?
And it's nothing I can't handle.
She's never done that before. What was that? She sounded like, I don't even know, not even human.
Don't you dare talk about your mother that way. What about that moment with the pictures? She was my CJ then. You can't say you didn't see that too.
How many moments like that are you going to kill yourself waiting for?
And please.
No, Dad. No. I've lost Mom already. Please, I don't want to lose you. All your life, you've taught me what love is. I've never doubted you. Everything you've done for me is beyond what anyone else would do, but we both know you're getting older too. You won't be able to take care of her much longer. You've done so much.
Take you
Let someone else do the work.
to be my wife.
You don't have to bear this burden.
To have and to hold for better or for worse.
She wouldn't want you to bear it.
In richer and in poor.
She would do the same for you, but
In sickness
wouldn't want her to go through the same
and in
hurt.
health.
No one requires it of you, least of all her.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
I remember some things, some moments, few and far between. I smell the cotton and I'm home, in the front yard of the house I grew up in. Or the scent of oranges and cloves and it's Christmas in California. The rhubarb pie. I remember that. But then faces are blurred. I remember how I felt, but not what made me feel that way. Who said what and made me angry, or where we went that was so beautiful it made me cry. I'm still there. Under the tempers, under this confusion, I'm still there, somewhere. You remember me, who I was. I can't know you as you are now, but I remember you as you were. I remember your kindness. I see that now. I feel your gentleness as you guide my steps. The selflessness in your voice as you remind me over and again who these puzzle piece faces are. That has not changed. You kept your promise. You kept your promise. And somewhere under this madness, I love you for that. I still love you. I remember that. I don't remember how to show it, but I remember that I love you.
Till death do us part.
I do.
I do.
What could that be?
I haven't the foggiest. Quick, come into the bedroom. Shut the door. Be very still.
I decided to marry you. I decided to marry you. I decided no Henry's gone, that life goes on for me. I have thoroughly thought it through, and the man that I want is you. Though it's true there are quite a few who strongly disagree. Nonetheless, I will marry you. I confess though I'm frightened, it's true. But unless I am wrong, you long for love as much as I. This is quite unconventional, I'll admit, but why
new manservant. He's just finding his way around. I'll be with you in a moment. Wadsworth, is it this madness who could foresee how one drink of timing could ruin it all? One in the parlor, one in the bedroom, nothing between them but me and a woman could Phoebe. Dribbling pie is my stick for her grows. But when I'm with Phoebe, I'm on fire. Thinking of Sibella, full of desire, passion, and dare I say it's love. But when I'm with Sibella, who do I admire? Nothing but Phoebe. Love her, round and round and round it goes. How happy I'd be to be at your disposal, my darling. Of course I accept your proposal.
Now we should kiss.
That would be bliss.
Don't even let us say this. I've decided to marry you. I've decided to marry you. Set me free.
Then again, there's Sibella. Yes, I've decided to marry you. I will marry you.
Look what you've done to me.